The man had just walked into the nightclub when he turned around and locked the front door with a U-lock. Dressed in military gear, he stood out from the crowd immediately. Before long, a beautiful woman who had recently undergone a butt enhancement procedure noticed him.
I'm Kitty, and I love a man in uniform.
Where's your manager?
The woman clearly did not understand what he meant and continued following her usual routine, only to be interrupted by the man.
I asked for your manager.
It turned out that Jack had come here to demand answers for the death of his friend Rue, who had died in this nightclub. Watching through the glass, the manager had already noticed this unusual man. He quickly pulled out a handgun and decided to teach this arrogant stranger a lesson. At first he acted polite, approaching with a friendly smile, but the moment he heard that Jack was investigating Rue's death, he immediately signaled the security guards at the entrance. Once everything was in place, his face changed instantly, and he began making threats.
You ask a lot of motherfucking questions.
But Jack only smiled slightly, then quietly raised his shotgun. Left with no choice, the manager obediently sat down and placed both hands on the table. But moments later, he felt a chill around his lower body. Only then did he realize that Jack was serious.
Is this place owned by Alamo Brown? Is he here?
I don't know.
Seeing that the manager was still protecting his boss, Jack no longer felt like wasting words on him. After all, his real goal was to eliminate the nightclub owner and avenge his friend.
You lied to me.
As gunshots rang out one after another, the nightclub instantly descended into chaos. But the doors had already been locked by Jack, and now there was no way out. Watching the enraged Jack through the one-way mirror, the nightclub owner realized that if he refused to come out, no one would be able to leave. But if he did come out, he would likely die from Jack's gunfire. Yet whether it was to protect his pride as the boss, or because he had come up with a plan, he smashed the one-way mirror protecting him. With a mounted bullhead,
Someone say my motherfucking name? This is fucking Alamo Brown!
seeing the man who had killed his friend standing right in front of him, Jack grabbed the fallen shotgun. As for Alamo, the reason he became the boss was because he never lost his nerve in critical moments. He immediately pulled a woman beside him in front as a shield. And for the first time, Jack hesitated with the gun in his hand.
Shoot! Shoot! You want you some Alamo Brown? I'll be right out.
Alamo realized that Jack was a man with principles, so he suggested settling things with a fair cowboy duel. Jack thought it was reasonable, and gladly agreed. But in truth, Alamo had never been afraid of anyone in a one-on-one showdown, and he recognized the shotgun model at a glance. He had already calculated exactly how many shells were left inside.
And you got 3 shots left, soldier.
Even if Jack took down one person with every shot, he still could not kill all the armed men in the club. And if he had no spare ammunition, there was a good chance he would never walk out of that door tonight. Alamo first made sure everyone understood the rules of the game. Only then did he confidently step out to face Jack. After finishing the remaining juice in the bottle, he handed the empty bottle to a woman nearby as a prop for the game, then kicked away a customer lying on the floor too scared to move. The rules of the duel were simple. The moment the bottle hit the ground would be the signal to draw. But before the bottle shattered, both men had to keep their guns pointed downward.
No cheating.
No cheating.
But at that moment, one of Alamo's men slowly stepped out from behind him, and before the duel began, gave him a strange look.
All right, kitty cat. Let that motherfucker roll.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
At that very moment, the entire nightclub fell silent. Everyone held their breath, their eyes locked on the bottle that was about to fall. But no one expected that Alamo would cheat first. Before the bottle even hit the ground, he ruthlessly pulled the trigger. Unfortunately, there were no bullets in the gun. His heart skipped a beat as he watched the bottle shatter on the floor. Only then did he realize that one of his own men had secretly tampered with the gun.
I'll see you in hell, you mother.
Jack did not hesitate any longer. With a single shot, Alamo's reign finally came to an end. Alamo was completely defeated. He lost to his own arrogance and his disregard for human nature. No matter how far cruelty can take someone, it can never make them the ultimate winner. Jack walked out feeling relieved and immediately spotted 6 golden bullets lying on the ground. With that clever act of using someone else to do the dirty work, the former underling had finally taken Alamo's place as the new boss.
May God have mercy.